The good thing about this business is that you don't need a license at all, okay? And also, you don't need a high level of education in order to invest in it. All you need is $1,000. Welcome to Africa Today. The number of millionaires in Africa will increase by 42% in the next 10 years, and we would love you to be part of it. And that's why here we focus on business, investment, and entrepreneurship. In order not to be left out, subscribe to join the community and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever we post a new video. My name is Ervin Jik, and my mission is to bring information your way. That said, today I am going to be taking you through 3 businesses you could do in Africa with just $1,000. The video today is kind of a special one because its main objective is to help those Africans in the diaspora who have family members back here in the continent and are tired of always sending money back home. So these are just some business ideas that you could encourage your family members back here in the country to embark on so that they could get some level of financial independence. And also, if you're in Africa, these businesses are appropriate for you. For you will need only $1,000. The first business we are going to be talking here about is the poultry business. Yeah, you got me right. The advantage with this business is that you don't necessarily need a poultry farm in order to embark on it. You could do it right at the comfort of your home. Let's take a case study of 200 chickens. Here you are going to be needing 200-day-old chicks, and a chick in Africa averagely costs about $1. So you are going to be setting aside $200 for the chicks. That said, you are going to be needing feed. For the 45 days, you are going to be needing feed for $290. We are already at $490. And also, you are going to be needing medications for those chicks. And their medication generally takes about 20% of the feed cost. Here we are talking about something like $58 to $60. Having done all this, our total expenditure would be about $548 or so. And now, once your birds reach maturity and about to go on sale, we are going to be estimating how much your profit could be at the end of this band. Considering that 5% is the highest you could have at the level of mortality rate, let's just go with 5% mortality rate. 5% mortality rate would leave you with about 190 birds. Now let's go to the sales, which is the most interesting part. Once you sell the 190 chicks, times $5, because here in Africa, a chicken at wholesale price costs averagely $5. So we are going to be taking an average of $5. We are going to be subtracting $600 because you spent about $600 for your production. We are going to be rounding your production sum to about $600. Considering that you bought your day-old chick for $1 and spent about $2 something for the production, we are going to be rounding the point something dollars as miscellaneous. So considering that you spent $3 in total for your production of a chick and selling a chick for $5, you have about $2 gain just from the comfort of your house. Isn't that wonderful? Remember that all this is without a fixed capital. You didn't spend in building an infrastructure for your production. This is just a small scale, okay? And you're also going to notice that we spent a total of $600 out of the $1,000 you set aside for your business. The reason is that it's better to try any business in a small scale before going to the large scale. And in a business like poultry production, you need to gain experience because there are some mistakes you might make as a beginner, and it would be preferable for you to make those mistakes in your first 3 productions, as I would say, and it's better to start off with at most 2/3 of your capital. That's why in our case study, we talked of 200 chickens in order to minimize cost, okay? This is one of the businesses that makes millionaires in Africa, and I am talking to you from a first-hand experience. I am into poultry business, but since this video is not dedicated to poultry alone, we are going to be making another video in which we are going to be giving you details on how to go about poultry production and how to upscale your business once you've succeeded this first stage. We are going to be walking you through how to maximize your profit in that business, all right? The next business I'm going to be talking here about is a business that has a return investment of over 70%. This is something you could do as well with $1,000. We are talking here of retail business. I know in Africa, when we talk of retail business, people think of dresses, shoes, phones, laptops. It is neither of those businesses. We are talking here of accessories, okay? And not any type of accessory. We are talking of a special type of accessory. All of us know about iPhones, right? You are probably using an iPhone, I guess. And if you are in Africa, you know the difficulties we face whenever we want to acquire our iPhone accessories. So the retail business we are talking here about is the iPhone charger. Yeah, you got me right. iPhones are loved and cherished by Africans and everywhere in the globe, I guess. But in Africa, we face difficulties with chargers. iPhone chargers are in great demand in Africa. A lot of people import and sell iPhones, but they don't import spare chargers for iPhone users. That makes it very difficult for you to get an iPhone charger once you lose your charger or get it destroyed. So if you could invest in the buying and selling of iPhone chargers alone, you are sure to make millions in Africa, especially if you could import them by yourselves. But like I said in this video, we are talking of a business you could do with $1,000. Once you've sold and resold and made your profit, you could then upgrade to importing those chargers yourself. And you know that online business is very profitable right now. You don't need a physical shop. So if you could lay your hands on iPhone chargers and you don't have a physical shop where you spend on rent and you just sell online, you are going to make crazy profit. And in Africa, averagely, an iPhone charger is sold for $20 to $22. So imagine buying from wholesale price in places like $688 or from China directly, as some people do, you would be making crazy profit. And at wholesale prices, you get it from $5 to $7, be it from $688 or from China directly, and selling it in Africa for $20 to $22 averagely, okay? I repeat averagely because you could sell it for more. Stay loyal to the charger alone, because in Africa, once you are selling a particular product, when you specialize in a particular product, it gives this assurance to people that you are selling something good. So focusing on the charger alone gives you leverage over other sellers out there. Once people know that your shop or your business name is a reference for iPhone chargers, you are going to make millions in Africa. If you found value in this video so far, do well to subscribe to the channel and join the community. Let's now go to the third business you could do with $1,000 in Africa. We are going to be talking here of professional photography. Yeah, you could start a professional photography business in Africa with just $1,000. All you need to do is to get a good camera like the Sony Alpha Z VE10 or the Canon M50, and you could kickstart. Let me now tell you the trick. If you are a lover of landscape and you could be taking good photographies, for a start, you just need to sort out good places that are aesthetically pleasing. You just need to think of places that are good for people like tourists, places like reserves, natural parks, safaris, good restaurants, hotels, Airbnbs, and artisanal places. You go there and take good pictures and videos, and all you do is sell them to apps like Storyblogs, okay? The more you're going to be doing it, the more you're going to be getting more money to invest in better cameras, better gear as a whole, and have more quality videos and pictures to sell and make more money. Doesn't that sound good? The good thing about this business is that you don't need a license at all, okay? And also, you don't need a high level of education in order to invest in it. All you need is $1,000. Hope you've learned something in this video, and you could as well do all the three businesses, why not? As a business-minded person that you are, you should be capable of investing in multiple streams of income. So you could as well embark on all these three businesses I talked to you about. Thanks for watching this video and hope to see you on our next one.